same time.
Have you been affected by the loss of someone in the Fort Zumwalt school district?
You're the only one that answered.
Yes, my daughter Megan went to Fort Zumwalt West, and she was there from kindergarten all the way to 7th grade, and she took her own life in 2006.
I still hope
What
we get
did
our
Fort Zumwalt do for your
because
child
Tristan and everybody worked
that,
so hard on it.
or didn't do for your child that
So
could
I
have
hope they
affected
get that moment of
that?
fame for them, because
I think at the time Megan had switched to a different school for her 8th grade year. She was going through a lot of bullying up through 7th grade. But I think school districts many times are not sure of what to do, how to memorialize, how to do support, and that was back in 2006. Now, the good thing that they're able to do is, bring in some support counselors, but we realize that there is a lot more support that kids need. They need it not just right after somebody has taken their own life or a tragedy. They need it to go on for a period of time and make sure those resources are out there.
What type of resources do you think the school
Say it again.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
What type of resources do you think the school should provide for the students?
I think there are resources at the schools, but I don't think that they're enough. There's not enough counselors there that deal with trauma. There's not enough support because schools are doing so many different things. I think that what we have to do is make sure that there's enough counselors that are there, that they make sure that all the students know about it, not just the first part of the year. It needs to be able to be known either once a month, however it may be, but we have to make sure that we don't just have one trauma counselor there that is for an entire school when you have 700 students. So we need to make sure there's more awareness. We need to make sure that curriculum is in there talking about mental health, talking about the supports that are needed, that it is within that curriculum.
Why is this group Find the Light important?
I think Find the Light is important because this is a movement from current students at Fort Zumwalt. It is alumni students and parents and teachers. And I think when you do a grassroots effort like this, because you do truly care, no one's paying anybody to do this. You care from the bottom of your heart that so many people have lost loved ones, that this movement needs to continue. And so I think it's important. Hopefully we can get more students aboard and current educators aboard. And working with the school board, what they're doing is wonderful. That's how we're going to make a change. But having these grassroots efforts is unbelievable.
Do you think that the changes in school will prevent more situations like this happening in the future?
I think the more education and more resources that we have for students and parents and educators on a consistent basis within the schools absolutely is going to help. We know that suicide can be preventable. We know that having all that information, letting them know that they have resources is so crucial and important. Many times these kids feel that they are alone. They struggle with telling parents because they worry about how parents are going to deal with it or what they're going to do. So we have to make sure that talking about mental health, talking about suicide is a normal part of their conversation and that there's not that stigma attached. So if we continue that process, we will be in a much better spot than we are today.
Thank you.
All right.